welcome to this very special announcement video that we have for you guys. In the last podcast that we just updated, we said that we were going to deal with this month's and next month's games in a very special manner because there's way too many of them.
There's way too many games. How many did you say? There was like 17 or something?
It's 17 major titles. Doesn't mean that we're going to cover them all, but it's 17 major titles coming out within like a month and a half. So It's crazy.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Most of them are from E3 and what got announced, which obviously you guys saw us do a whole bunch of coverage for that. And we are turning that up to like 11 and going super hardcore into what we're talking about now, which is a milestone for us, as this is Players of the Round Table's first event.
Yes.
I guess you could say.
I would definitely say that.
It is going to be a month-long event. It starts right now, right here, October 27th. It's going to lead right up to November 24th. And within those 4 weeks, we are hosting what we're calling the Festival of Releases. There are just so many of them that it is going to have multiple different regular numbered episodes as we've been doing.
Yep.
But also have half an hour to hour long episodes dedicated to each one of the major titles that are coming out.
Yeah. The major thing that me and Jeremy were trying to go over is there was way too much content, and we still want to keep the episodes of the podcast relatively short and consistent for you guys to be able to digest, as well as though there's too big of games. Like, I mean, we have Mario and Creed and Wolfenstein that just got released and a bunch of other stuff that we want to talk about, but we don't have enough time to just divulge in one podcast.
Yep.
And these games are so big, they need conversations of their own.
Just like we did with Destiny.
Exactly.
Destiny 2 is the prime example of where it all started. And we took that and we're rolling with it. And this does not mean that we're doing this alone. We can have special guests throughout this.
Of course.
We will have special guests throughout this. And we will be doing streams.
Yes.
So
Live
the other
streams
thing that's
throughout.
cool is going up in the next couple days, there will be a poll on Facebook where you guys can actually check mark which games you would like to see us stream. And we'll do the ones that get voted on the most. And we can, we'll have our list of pretty much all the major titles that we're going to list off today. With their release dates, which is going to be super cool.
Oh,
so I'm excited.
It's going to be awesome. The whole thing is, it's the biggest time in gaming by far of the whole year.
Absolutely.
Me and Jeremy have been looking forward to this
normally,
whole time forever.
keep in mind, this time of year takes place over the course of about 2.5 months.
Yes.
And this year it takes course over 3 weeks. Everything was thrown together at once. And it's just... Creed normally starts the holiday season in the first week of October, and it is now the last week of October, and we are now getting the ball rolling for the next 3.5 weeks.
Yeah,
it's
nuts.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much going to list off the big ones that we're going to go with and their release dates. Does not mean that the episode will be out that day, but look for it in the days coming after that. So today, October 27th, we've already seen Assassin's Creed Origins on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. We've seen Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus on those same systems, coming to the Switch early next year. Super Mario Odyssey on the Switch. Coming up real soon, next Friday, on November 3rd, we've got Call of Duty World War II on Xbox, PS4, and PC. And Dot Hack GU, which you are going super hardcore into.
Cannot wait.
Which is a PS4 exclusive.
Yes,
right?
It is.
Then, on November 7th, we have probably our biggest episode ever, which is dedicated for the Xbox One X, because that comes out that day, which we are super excited for. I cannot wait. But in addition to that, we'll also have Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds expansion, which is super cool because Horizon Zero Dawn was just one of the biggest games of the year, and the expansion's going to just add on to that like crazy. And Sonic Forces, which is not that big of a game, but it's a huge game for us.
Yeah,
it's such a big game. Coming out on Xbox One, PS4, PC, and the Switch, so that's really cool. On November 10th, we've got Need for Speed Payback, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and we've got Doom coming out on the Switch, which is super cool. So we'll talk all about those. On November 14th, we've got Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, which I'm super excited for because the first one was one of the first games I ever 100%ed. So the second one, I cannot wait to play. Avengers was such a disappointment. So the second one, that's coming out on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Switch. We've got LA Noire, which super throwback.
Yeah.
But that's coming out. That's going to be on PlayStation and Xbox as a remaster. It's going to be on the Switch as not only a remaster, but also have Switch enhancements. So there's going to be different motion controls. There's going to be different things you can feel with the Joy-Cons, which is going to be super cool. But it's also coming out in a VR version for the Vive called L.A. Noire, the 1940s Case Files, I believe is what it's called. So that's coming out that day. November 17th is a huge day because we've got Star Wars Battlefront 2, which will have come out on the 14th for the deluxe edition, but the main edition comes out on the 17th. PS4, Xbox One, and PC. We've got Skyrim releasing on PlayStation VR. We've got Skyrim releasing on the Switch. You've got Sims 4 releasing on consoles for the first time, Xbox and PlayStation. And then you've got Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on the 3DS, which is a huge big deal. So we'll be talking about those. On November 21st, we'll be talking about a game which is going under everybody's radar, and it really shouldn't. That's called The Impatient, which is actually made by, and is a prequel to, isn't it?
Yes, it is a prequel to
Until Dawn, which is crazy. It's a PlayStation VR game. You absolutely need to play it when it comes out. We'll talk all about that.
Yep.
And one game that we may or may not talk about, depending on when it actually gets released, is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on Xbox One. It is rumored to be releasing on November 17th, which is going to make that day even more crazy than the 27th. So, not excited for that, but anyway, if that actually gets released that day, it's going to be insane. It should be released sometime in November, though. So we will be seeing that. That'll be really cool. We'll talk about that. In addition, there's other games like Fallout VR. There's Xenoblade Chronicles coming out right after the end of the festival. There is Okami. There's Mario Party, the Top 100 on the 3DS. And other smaller titles like Super Lucky's Tales coming out on Xbox. Oh, shit. Yeah, we talked about it. No, I don't remember what it... Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
So there's a lot of other smaller
titles.
Many
more.
Bugsy. That was the other game I was thinking
of. Oh, my God.
Yeah. So there's a lot of other smaller titles that are coming out within that time period. Like the new rugby game's coming out at some point. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just Dance came out right before this. So there's a whole bunch of things that we'll be talking about. But if you want us to go hardcore into a game that's releasing, let us know. We can do that. You can vote for it in the polls. Stuff like that.
Yes.
We could not be more excited to do this. Because we'll be uploading content. You guys will see stuff from Zach and Q from either themselves or with us. You'll see stuff from Grant, which will be really cool. So a lot of things going on, and we cannot wait.
Yes, yeah, we're so excited, guys. I mean, this is definitely the biggest planned event for us. And the biggest thing about it is me and Jeremy are going to be putting out probably the most content we've ever put out for our channel. And as well, though, what we're really hoping is to get just as much community feedback from you guys. That's why we definitely are going to be starting a bunch of Facebook polls to get interest for what you guys want us to play, as well as for mostly what you want us to review, because that's why we're setting this whole thing up.
Yep.
Pretty much, so far as we have, as Jeremy just read, most of those titles we plan on doing an individual game review for.
Yes.
Just so you kind of get a heads up of where our head is at so far. But if there's for some reason a game that somehow we missed out of the cavalcade of games that's coming out and you really want us to go in on, please let us know. Please let us know in either the comments here, messages on the Facebook page, anything like that. We're always eager to hear.
Absolutely. And it's a festival. So festivals are not just for us sitting here talking to you guys. Festivals are for you guys to have fun and you guys to be
100%.
incorporated. So talk to us. Be a part of it. If you guys want to live stream something with us, let us know. We'll stream it with you. We'll be there. We'll do that. So I was
just going to say, literally probably the day after today is probably when we'll upload the Creed, Wolfenstein, and Mario. Yep. So obviously with us talking about all that stuff, please leave comments. How are you guys liking the games? Or when we're talking about the reviews, you know what I mean? Like, we just want to get as much feedback from you guys as possible, because at the end of the day, I mean, me and Jeremy have been putting out all this content for you guys, and at the end of the day, it's a community.
Yep.
We love your guys' support. We put out this
You're all players of the round table.
Exactly. We put out this stuff for you guys. We hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, guys, to kind of wrap it up there, we're super excited.
Yep.
We'd love to know what you guys think, so please hit us up in those comments.
And stay tuned to the Facebook page. The Facebook page is your most important tool throughout this entire thing.
100%.
So stick there, stay with that.
Yeah. And if anything, too, if you want to get all the notifications, because just like Jeremy said, too, we are going to be uploading so many videos so quickly. Please, if you've already hit the subscribe button, thank you. If you didn't, please hit it there.
Yep.
And then the notification bell right next to it is going to give you a heads up on when we're posting all these videos.
Yep.
A lot of these videos will be posted multiple videos on the same day. The only way to be able to figure all that stuff out to dilute it the best way is either the Facebook page or the notification bell. Please hit both.
And a lot of these videos are going to be uploaded multiple times in case you missed it or in case it gets lost somewhere. So we'll share them on Facebook a lot. So your Facebook is just going to be filled with our pretty faces.
It's going to be
so keep that in mind.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy it. But on that note, guys, we're super excited. We hope you are too. And on that note, guys, good evening, good night, and as always, good luck.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye, guys.